Where we are today compared to 5 years ago, even 10 years ago, more going back further, 15, 20, where we are with this notion of cannabidiol, CBD, we're galaxies away from all of that. It is now, it's thanks to a lot of work done by CV Sciences and the effort of Stuart Tomp. Now, they're not the only player in that space, but I can tell you they are one whereby CBD has become legitimated. Even the government is opening up. And this leads me to tell you, and I'll have Stuart share with you, because I know let me just break the news and then he can expand upon it. He's going to be appearing at a luncheon briefing on legal regulatory considerations for cannabidiol, current and future, a Congressional Dietary Supplement Caucus in Washington. He's going to be with Miriam Guggenheim, and Stuart's going to be one of the speakers. And they'll be in the Rayburn House office building right there in Washington. So he's made his way to government. I mean, that just tells you where we are today. That's just sort of a sign of how things are. Even the government's realizing the merit here of this molecule. As Stuart said, probably one of the most important molecules right now to be studied scientifically. Well, Stuart, welcome back. Congratulations. Fill in the space and the blanks on this breaking news, your appearance in Washington.
Yes, it's really quite an honor. We were invited earlier this year over the summer to participate in the large Nutrition Business Journal Capital Network Summit. It's all of the top CEOs, and they had to embrace the CBD hemp question because of all of the interest. We were invited to participate, and it was a little tough for us.
Why?
In the sense that, well, because there are two narratives going on at exactly the same time. One is the legalize and legalese of the letter and the spirit of the law, and then there's the legalize and legalese of the spirit of the law of the market. You see that? So I was the one that had to bring to everyone's attention that although we may be confused about the future of who will regulate CBD, let's not be confused about how remarkable the healing is today. And so it was really holding both of those conversations at the same time without being hyperbolic. We were then invited to come to the Council for Responsible Nutrition's annual summit. Joe Dowling and I, our CEO, and I showed up there, and we spoke, we presented. And it was, again, a very contentious conversation because, Doc, we were presenting to the top weight in the industry, the lawyer for Bayer Aspirin, the big pharmaceutical companies, and they're all interested as well. In any case, it was so salacious, so exciting, and so interesting that they decided, let's bring this thing right to the Hill. So we were invited to participate in the Congressional Dietary Supplement Caucus. This has been going on for a long time.
Congratulations.
If you look at the top of the advert, all the top trade organizations, these are the people that fight for your fish oil and fight for your probiotics. Now they're fighting for your hemp.
American Herbal Products Association, Council for Responsible Nutrition, Consumers Health Care Products Association, and the United National Products Alliance, in cooperation with the Congressional Dietary Supplement Caucus, for a luncheon briefing on the legal regulatory considerations for cannabidiol, current and future. Do you know Miriam Guggenheim?
I do, and I spoke with her at the last conference, the Nutrition Business.
What's her play in all this?
Oh, she's a lawyer, a partner with Covington and Burling. She's one of the world experts on the legality of this FDA, DEA, who's going to oversee the ingredients. She's an FDA expert and really knows the cannabis.
Does she embrace the legalization of CBD?
She's such a good lawyer that she does not have a horse in the race.
Sure.
She's calling it what it is. No, I do. I can tell. Yeah, no. She's just objectively looking at, and that's why our argument, the CV Sciences argument, where I had to remind the audience that it isn't about good or bad, black or white, legal or illegal. We have two different conversations going on at the same time. And last time I checked, time takes time. Change takes time. So I think this is a great example of how our unrealistic expectations and our instantaneous everything are having to bump up against reality. So this is so exciting to watch the future unfold in real time.
877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. You may have a question or two for Stuart. You heard out of that last block, you heard my reference to Bert Lahr in that Lay's potato chip commercial, where he said that campaign, which is one of the most successful marketing campaigns of all time, where he says, "Bet you can't eat just one." Well, the food companies knew back then that people could be addicted to these certain foods. People thought he meant just one chip. No, he meant one bag.
Now, I love that you said that, because the other paper that I sent you this morning, and it's way too heavy for this early, okay? The science on this is way too heavy. However, to your point, CBD and THC, they do different things to modify the lipidome, all of the fats that are in our brain and central nervous system.
Yeah.
So I can't stop eating those French fries because of all the soybean oil that's triggering the same receptor that THC does. CBD sends satiety signals to the brain and to the body. CBD rescues neurons. CBD puts out fire. CBD, I heard that commercial for post-traumatic stress.
Antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Welcome to this holiday edition of Let's Talk Nutrition. My guest is Stuart Tomp, Vice President for Human Nutrition at CV Sciences. CV Sciences has, at least since I can only talk about them since Stuart's been there, and since he's been there, they have led the way in the science of CBD, for sure. And they have now clinical trial showing the safety of the compound in their product. And go to, I guess, is it cvsciences.com, or is there another website to go to?
Well, plus CBD oil. Plus CBD oil, our brand on Facebook. Plus CBD
What does the
oil
plus mean?
Well, we wanted to let people know that it was more than just CBD. It was the whole hemp extract, and it goes back to my experience when you and I first met with oil of oregano. I've never told the story on air. People should hear this. When we first had a chance to bring oil of oregano to the market, nobody had ever heard of eating edible oil of oregano. You remember that, right? No one had ever done that.
That was
essential oils were not being eaten, right?
14 years ago.
They didn't eat essential oils, remember? You put them in your hands and you smell them.
Yeah, I know. It was amazing.
So we were the first people to do that. So what was our risk? No one knew what we were talking about. So instead of calling it oreganol, we called it what it was, oil of oregano.
Oil of oregano is, since then, I've certainly, in all my training now and courses, and it has come up in my coursework. It just came up in my pathophysiology course when we were talking about microbes. Pathogenic microorganisms. It's amazing. In functional medicine, Stuart, CBD, as well as oil of oregano and these compounds that we're talking about may seem exotic to some, but in the world of functional medicine, they have great practicality and utility, man. They serve people well.
You are so right, because the newest, most integrated, and I use that in every way, thinkers, clinicians, and doctors know that we've exhausted many of the one-hit wonders, and that these natural compounds, these extracts that contain dozens, if not hundreds, of biological actives, have been very, very difficult to understand, to dose, and to control. But we are seeing here now that there is an appetite that didn't exist before, to your point, of something that sounds exotic. The reality is that CBD was also approved by the Food and Drug Administration earlier this year for treatment-resistant seizures. So unlike times in the past where you could say, well, there's really no evidentiary support for that, although people are using it traditionally, we've got a real interesting argument here. Different swim lanes, different products, different customers, different modalities. How about wellness and nutrition and disease and drugs? That seems so simple. Hemp extracts, oil of oregano, probiotics, fish oil, eating right, not eating too much, eating more greens, these are ways to stay healthy. That's different than treating yourself. However, at a higher concentration, oil of oregano can blow out fungus through your whole body. Omega-3, the right amount of omega-3 can shift you from pro-inflammatory to anti-inflammatory. You get rid of all the putrefied bacteria in your gut, take the right prebiotics and probiotics, you smell better. You feel better. You look better, right?
Absolutely. 877-897-8255.
On a roll there.
Yeah, I know you are, brother. You're listening to Stuart Tom, Vice President for Human Nutrition at CV Sciences. Now, the audience is always growing, new listeners, new viewers, coast to coast and globally, Stuart, on a very functional medicine level and on a very practical level. The CBD Plus brand from CV Sciences is being used by people to do what?
Okay, the red label, when you see the red label, that's an alternative to aspirin. It is. It's a wonder drug. It's CBDA. That's the acid. What the heck is that? It works like a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory without any side effects. The red label, you hurt your back, you have a lot of inflammation, you've got some nausea, anticipatory nausea, go with the red raw label to balance your body. Let's say you're stressed out, you're anxious. You want to balance your body and your brain. You got a sore back and you're stressed out, that's the green label. Balance the brain and the body together. That's been activated. The green label crosses your blood-brain barrier. The red label stays in your body. This is simple. And the gold is triple concentrated for extra support and extra strength when you're not getting the results that you're looking for. So red is an herbal aspirin alternative. The green is an herbal anti-stress alternative. If you're anxious or stressed out, who doesn't have?
Well, think of the holidays. Green, Christmas. Green label, holidays, stress. The green label, CDB plus oil for the holidays for stress management, right?
Oh, I'm stocking stuffing. I'm mad. I'm the elf. I already look like an elf to begin with, which helps, right? And I'm like, here. Herbal anti-stress alternative. Bam! Herbal anti-stress alternative. You just talk to someone. I open up the door. I look at the postman. I'm like, here, herbal anti-stress alternative. You need this.
877.
I want to put it in the water.
Yeah, well, cardiologists want to put statins in the water. 877-897-8255.
Okay, good point. I'll pull that back.
Everybody wants to put something in the water.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
You're not allowed to do that. It's just crazy, man. I alluded to that clinical trial that showed that the CBD Plus was safe. Could you?
A big deal.
Could you? I know it was a big deal. Please share it with the audience.
Yeah, we spent $1 million and years taking our product, putting it into turkey basters. I'm being loose here with my language. This is a visualization. In a laboratory in Europe, they fed our CBD oil to animals, rats, day after day after day, and found out it was absolutely perfectly safe. This is absolutely critical FDA Red Book drug development stuff. You have to demonstrate safety.
Is there any other CBD product on the market that has that clinical trial, that kind of clinical trial?
Not only is it no, but I was at a giant retailer the other day in their corporate office showing them our toxicology work. I was embarrassed, Doc. this person looked at me and she said, "This is so complicated." She said, "Nobody's going to read this, not now, not ever." And I looked at her and I thought, I can't wait until I talk to your regulatory compliance team. Because your regulatory compliance team, they're going to read it.
Yeah, and the bottom line is that a clinical trial has demonstrated that the Plus CBD oil is safe. I mean, I just can't underscore that. Just what I told you all the other day. When you have something new like this in the marketplace, there are always charlatans lurking behind the curtain. Beware.
Want to get at the core issues that make
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Through Friday. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube. Happy holidays, and here is the health question for today. Earlier, I was talking about this particular country where its health ministry recently announced that roughly only 950,000 babies were born in that country in 2017. That's the fewest number of births since official statistics started to be kept back in 1899. Further, and at the same time, 1,340,000 and some change people died in that country last year. This means that the non-immigrant population declined by nearly 400,000 people. Okay? Non-immigrant population in 1 year declined by 400,000. It's an astonishing shift, demographic shift. Some calling it a demographic time bomb. The population in this country grew steadily throughout the 20th century, and then in about the late 1970s, the population demographics took a nosedive. This has far-reaching implications not only for the people in this country, but for our country as well. Which country am I referring to? China, Japan, or Australia? Which one of those three is experiencing a decline in population that's alarming to the extent that the government is giving away homes to people? The problem is the homes in which these communities and towns and villages are located will be gone within the next 10 to 20 years. They won't exist. Over 900 of them. What country am I referring to? China, Japan, or Australia? Here's how to become a winner for $25 supplement gift card.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
And they come up with all kinds of hypotheses about this. One was that young people are not having sex. Well, I'm going to stick with biology. I know better. Secondly, they say that another hypothesis is that women are now in the workforce and their careers are more important and they're not interested in having babies. So they want to blame it on young people for not having sex, and they want to blame it on women for going to work, having careers. Those aren't the reasons. Although in this country, young men the jobs aren't available, and the men and the women realize they can't afford to have babies. Welcome back, Stuart. Maybe we got to get some CBD to that country, get everybody calmed down a little bit.
or from what I've read, that's the canary in the coal mine, and that's what the rest of the developed world has to face too. So the evolution is in full effect. So all of this concern about how we're going to maintain all these people on the planet, you just explained it very, very nicely.
Well, it's interesting. It's an interesting phenomenon.
It is.
Usually we worry about population explosion.
I love these unintended... That's my favorite thing, these paradoxes. Remember, peak oil was wrong. You can rest when you're dead. That was also wrong. There are a lot of things that we were telling people that were wrong. Like drugs can help you stay healthy. Mm-hmm. That's wrong, too.
So what do you anticipate when you go to Washington? Are there going to be congressional leaders in the audience, or what?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're going to have all kinds of people. I mean, our biggest advocates have been Senators Orrin Hatch, Republican from Utah, Martin Heinrich, Democrat from New Mexico, Jared Paulus, Democrat from Colorado. So we could have quite a bit.
You got to have Rand Paul on your side from Kentucky.
Oh no, those are our biggest advocates, Rand Paul and Mitch McConnell. But when you say that out loud, people are so polarized in general.
Yeah, I know you're afraid.
That will help people.
Yeah, you're afraid to say, "Oh, they're bringing politics." No, we're just telling you We're not telling you that we're Republicans or Democrats or communists. We're not telling you anything.
But the Republicans that were down there in Kentucky helped us get this farm bill to grow hemp instead of corn everywhere. So
that was my next question.
Statement. It's not a political statement. It's just a reality. The farm bill passes any day, and then everyone that's been thinking about getting into the hemp business is going to be doing a little They're going to be dancing through an obstacle course as fast as they can because the rate limiting factor has been, is it 100% de-risked? The moment the Farm Bill passes, it's totally de-risked, and watch, every legacy dietary supplement company will launch a CBD product.
Well, I never understood it. I've said it a million times on this show. I don't know how many million metric tons we ship of hemp into this country every year, but they won't let farmers grow it here. But we'll ship it in by the... how many million... what do you think the import of hemp is into this country?
I used to know, and now it's so big. No, all the data is wrong. No, we have to grow it here. We will grow. That's what it's all about. And when the price comes down even further, we haven't even begun to talk about the plastic alternatives. We haven't even done that on your show. Have you had Josh Hendricks on your show?
Yeah.
He talked about that plastic alternatives and concrete alternatives. That's coming next.
Okay.
When the Farm Bill passes, watch. Everything that you see walking down the aisle of a store is going to be made out of hemp.
Even my hat. Let's go to Sun City. Let's go to Sun City, Florida. I got my Puma hat on today. Let's go to Sun City, Florida. Evelyn, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year, all in once.
Same to you.
So what country is having a ironic population decrease to the extent that the government is giving homes away to people because they got more homes than they got people? Is that China, Japan, or Australia?
Japan.
It is Japan. It's crazy what's going on there. This has far-reaching implications. They sell more adult diapers than they do baby diapers. I'm just saying. It's crazy. Evelyn, thank you so much for listening. Congratulations on winning your $25 supplement gift card, and the happiest, healthiest holidays may be filled with love and peace.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You too.
Thank you so much. Stuart, thank you for being on. Congratulations on being invited to the Hill in Washington to give your talk. I know you'll knock them dead, man. You always do. Thank you so much. CV Sciences. Go to cbdplus.com. You know, red for pain, green for stress, and gold for everything. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's awesome, Doc. Just try it.
All right, man. We love you, Stuart. We love you. We love you. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. CV Sciences, CBD Plus.